All right, man. Let's talk about dating apps, man. And like I said, I've tried them in the past and all that shit. Recently, in the past, and stay out of them, bro. A lot of times, there's um, it's a sausage fest. Put it to that. It's like way more guys than women on there. And then what you get there, what you get on there, a lot of the women are not what they look like, and that's one of the biggest things about social media and women. Women, they started to think that the social media is real. You know what I'm saying? They started to think the Photoshop. I had a girl that told me, I was like, man, it was cool, whatever. I seen her. I used to work with her and shit. So I had seen her, and I see her. I see on the internet like you got an ass. In person you ain't got no ass. We was cool like that. She was like, it's all about angles and Photoshop and doing this. See, they started to believe that shit. They started to believe it, bro. They started to believe they look like that, and then you meet these girls off the internet. I told you about the girl I seen at the mall from my Facebook or whatever, and she looked real good. You know what I'm saying? On social media, you see her in the mall in person with the same outfit on. Trash. She looked trash. And that's what a lot you gonna get. A lot of the women post these old pictures of when they was 150 pounds, and then you meet them and they 230 pounds, 240 pounds. They fat, they ugly. And that's the kind of the rule of general thumb of 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 seeing somebody on social media or a dating app. One of the general rules of thumb, if she a 7 on the app on social media, she really like a 4, probably at best a 5, or usually a 3.5 or 4 in real life. That's pretty much what it is. So that's the rule. That's the general rule of thumb. Unless you can see in her pictures that she don't have no Photoshop, that she don't have Photoshop, and she look like her pictures, you know what I'm saying? But most of them don't. Uh they put them old pictures on online when they were skinny, and then you see them and they be big as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you see these posts and these TV shows about guys getting catfished and say, well, I just stayed because she had the weed and the drink, or it was a dry night or whatever like that. Like, I think a lot of dudes got to program their minds to get out of that low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear from a lot of good looking women, they going out looking good, and guys just simply not approaching them. And that's the best approach to take, is to, go out there and meet these women in person. To me, that's the best approach that you can take as a dude. Go out there. If you're not comfortable approaching a chick at like Target or Walmart or something like that, cool. You ain't, you don't want to shit where you piss at. And I don't never agree with that, especially when you where you work at. Um, I definitely agree not to do that. But let's say you don't want to, go to the gym and holler at a girl because you got to continue to see her again. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, you don't want to do that. Cool. Just go to the bar. Go to the mall. More than likely the bar is probably a better setting, or a lounge or a cigar lounge. Those are probably better settings, bro, to be honest. Because on day naps, you don't know if a woman trying to set you up. You hear about, got underage women on there. I remember it was a underage girl on there that set a guy up to get deleted, to get unalived, as they would say now on the internet. And they was talking about they should press charges on the mother. You know what I'm saying? Which, hey, at the end of the day, you know, that's what it's got to be, and that's what it's got to be. But yeah, those, being on those day naps, to be Pacific once again, that's just breeding ground for women, bro. They get inflated because I've been hearing stories about women that get on those day naps, and they really ugly, and they get 1,000 likes. Dudes just thirsty. What women don't understand is, you know, day naps are just for dudes, or just dudes in general just want to hit. And a lot of dudes, and one of the reasons why a lot of beautiful women are being single, is because every dude has got the same strategy. Even the good looking dudes, they going for average to low hanging fruit women, and that's what they going for. And you would say, why? Because they going for the easy kill. They going for the easy kill. Meanwhile, a lot of dudes ain't approaching the great looking women. I had that mentality too, bro. For sure. You know, and you gotta untrain your mind to get from that, you know, because it's a nice group of beautiful women that's not getting approached by guys. And for the black women, I understand why black guys don't approach a lot of black women, because they walk around with attitudes on their face with don't fuck with me face. And they're not inviting at all. And this is why I say the best place to start off, if you feel like you have an issue with talking to women in public, the best thing you can start off doing, in my humble opinion, is going to the bar. Because if you see a woman at her bar with her friends or by herself, you already know she's looking for a guy. And just as fast as you can, some of these women on the dating apps are busted down for you, or they claim they won't. You can leave with a chick the same night at the bar. She ain't just come and drink, just not to get plummed. Now, do I, recommend you have, one night stands? Absolutely not. I don't recommend that. But hey, if you feeling the vibe and you gonna strap up, go do your thing, pimping. She could be the one. She couldn't be the one. You can meet a nice friend or whatever the situation may be, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So, my whole thing is this. Let the women just have a date nap, because all they do is lie on there. They get to pick and choose. A lot of them simp ass niggas doing this, that, and the third, and some of them go here and bust it down for this dude and that dude. Yeah, but if ugly women is getting chosen on the dating app at a high clip, imagine what the bad chicks is doing. They manipulate the whole thing, and then a lot of times, a lot of them accounts don't even be real. So you going back and forth for a woman, and then you got the nice sector on them apps of the women that's selling it. Not celibate, they selling it. So you got a nice flux of women that's on the app selling it. So a lot of times, a lot of it just be prostitution. Then you got to understand, what number guy is you? You ain't the only guy she's speaking to. And that's real spill. So let them have that. Don't get on there, man. A lot of times it's a confidence depleter. You get on there, most guys don't know how to take pictures, and that's fine. Me neither. Those guys don't know how to Photoshop their pictures to be a facade. What they get is, what you get is what you get in real life with a lot of them dudes. On women, it's not. Push bras, halter tops, makeup on top of filters on top of that. Most of them women be ugly. And I feel like once you got fat chicks sitting there, sitting there having to pick of their litter, or ugly chicks having to pick of their litter on those apps, man, get the fuck up out of here. Get up out of here. You in the wrong space, Playboy. You in the wrong space, in my opinion. So, like I said before, leave that to them. Let them have that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just hit something real quick and you believe in tricking, which I don't condone that, go trick with a chick then. You know what I'm saying? Why go feed a woman to do all that and court a woman on the internet? You could be the third or fourth nigga she did it to that week. Don't make no sense. And then she get to you, you meet her and she weird. And they talk about it's a bunch of weird dudes out here. Dude, it's a bunch of socially awkward, weird women out here, bro. It's a bunch of socially awkward, weird women out here. So don't forget that. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.